Next one, number 5. The Big Ten is Michigan's or Ohio State's to lose.
That's no cap, of course. I mean, we all know, but I'm leaning Michigan. I know people are talking about Ohio State. I know they have Marvin Harrison Jr., who looks like he could literally rule the world right now. But I'm sticking with Michigan. I mean, Michigan's won the past couple seasons. They're primed to go on another little run here. JJ McCarthy's good. Blake Corum is back. He's hopefully healthy. Donovan Edwards, I'm sorry, just absolutely dominated last year. The receiving core is a bit of a question. I think that Roman Wilson is due for a little bit of a breakout year. I hope that happens, but it's not a pass happy offense, and you've got two guys in Edwards and Corum who I'll say again, if they're healthy, are going to just be absolutely amazing. I love that they added a player who I had a man crush on in AJ Barner, formerly of the Indiana Hoosiers. Really good tight end. I think he's going to be good. Their defense is fine. They've got the same guys coming back, and they've added a group of really good young players at key positions. But what I really think sets Michigan apart from Ohio State is their offensive line just continues to be like one of the greatest offensive line units in a good while. You've still got Zach Zinter. You've still got Trevor Keegan. Drake Nugent came in from Stanford. He's a top 10 center in college football. Miles Hinton, I believe, also came over from Stanford. And Ladarius Henderson, who's an immediate starter on the offensive line. For a team that has that talented of a running core already, to add in those guys via the transfer portal, in addition to the guys you still have, I think sets you apart because that's what's done Ohio State in over the past couple years. They've always had flashy receivers and a pretty good quarterback. But Michigan has dominated in the trenches, and they've gone out and they're making sure that they still dominate in the trenches with the guys they've brought in and the guys who are returning. So that's no cap, obviously. Once again, it feels like this is another two-horse race in college, even though they're going to have to play each other to advance. I don't see, unless Wisconsin is a lot more explosive than I think they are, or Illinois proves to be a little bit more explosive than I think they are. I can't see either one of those teams out west beating the winner of the Big Ten East, and to me, that's going to be Michigan again. I think this is their time to go on a little streak just based on that offensive line and a hopefully healthy running game.
It's coming on. But it's not because that I don't think they're the favorites. They clearly are. But
Yeah.
there's a team in Madison, Wisconsin that I think could give them a run for their money. In the first year for new head coach Luke Fickell, he's built quite the team in such a short time. Several of his players from Cincinnati transferred over. Star running back Braylon Allen is back. But the key is transfer quarterback Tanner Mordecai, who in each of the last 2 seasons with SMU passed for more than 3,500 yards and 33 touchdowns apiece. And I feel like Billy Mays when I say this, but wait, there's more. The key that's going to unlock all of this is the hiring of new offensive coordinator Phil Longo, who spent the last 4 seasons working with the likes of Sam Howell, Drake May. I'd say they were pretty good college quarterbacks.
I think you just dissed Drake May, though.
I didn't diss Drake May. I dissed their defense.
Yeah. Okay.
Drake May doesn't play defense. Drake May is awesome.
I don't know he's a quarterback, but still.
This is not going to be our parents' Wisconsin team, the little ground and pound 4 yards in a cloud of dust that we're used to seeing with all those great Wisconsin backs dating back to Ron Dane. This is going to be a high-powered offensive Wisconsin team that, as we know, can play defense. And top it off, they have a defensive-minded head coach. So Wisconsin can seriously give Ohio State and Michigan a run for their money. However, I do agree with Matt that if I had to pick one winner today, it would be Michigan, and it is because of the hog mollies up front.
Hog mollies. I did see that, and I almost included it, but it's like that probably would confuse a lot of people. So I'm just gonna back off for now and just praise the guys individually.
See, I did the smart thing and waited for you to praise them individually so I could say it.
Oh, that's good. So there's context when you do it. That's a nice idea, actually. Yeah.
That is the key to everything. You have to wait for the context to come before you strike the joke.
Context.
Context is key.
Exactly.
Anyways, on